Let's talk about facts.
If you want to have intellectual discussions.
Spiritually oriented, very beautiful far.
Who you are beyond the personality.
I'm a human being, same as you.
Be who you are.
But to answer your question,
What is really going on? And let's get into this.
So guys, in this segment, what I'm going to be doing is, my cat's in here at the moment. Get out, you bugger. I'm going to be doing just a few clips from YouTube, just a few YouTube clips. There's a couple lined up here, one after another. I can see Tom Macdonald in here and Candace Owens, so this should be interesting, and see what comes up, okay? So the first video is Tom.
Close your eyes and listen to the new video that's dropping on Friday. You probably wouldn't even know it was me. Well, you...
Those who don't know who Tom Macdonald is, where have you been? No, he's Canadian, I can say Canadian / American rap artist who doesn't do the normal rap stuff of, you know, guns, drugs and sex and stuff like that. He's more interested in, well, actually he does quite a few different things, but obviously he's become pretty famous for his controversial stuff. We're going to do plenty on Tom because I think he's an inspiration, and I'd like to cover lots of things on him and get other people's thoughts, so it's really good that he's come up. His new track, Ghost, which I believe is up next, and me and my partner did a thing there which will be at the end of this, right? If you want to watch that, it'll be at the end, right? So you can see that.
It's going to give us the opportunity to do something we've never done. Just deal another blow to a different part of the music industry. And
here's another thing. We're starting Wirgo earlier than we normally will go into, and the reason for that is this Stephen Crowder and what they call Daily Wire nonsense that's going on. So we're going to have 2 pence per now and a couple of videos, so hopefully you check those out. But what Stephen Crowder's doing slightly reminds me of what he's doing. Probably not exactly the same, but maybe it is. We'll get your thoughts on it, right? That's it. See what
anyway, I hope y'all embrace this song the same way that you've embraced many others. Be ready to download on iTunes or Amazon.
I've seen 100 grand in cash. I've took the trip down.
So this was his recent song he's lately done called Ghost. It's different to everything else he's done, but it's such a beautiful, I love this track. And if you wait till the end, you get to see my wife do our little version of this. So Tom, if you are watching, I want some kudos. Yeah, we did well. I think we did well anyway.
To hell and back, I've been around never signed up.
Go check it out, guys. Go check this song out. Honestly, it's brilliant.
Didn't like you, and I've seen lights up in the sky, and I've seen ghosts alone at night. I've seen some things, but they were nothing like till I walked through walls, till I walked through walls. I wanna be with you, 'cause I'm me with you.
Alright, not playing anymore. Download it. iTunes. Go for it.
There is actually...
This is Candace Owens. I seen this coming up. Wanted to see what she's saying here. There's another gentleman. Don't know his full name. What to say? Official Calm. Official Calm. Check him out, guys. He's put this up there. I think that's what it says. Official Calm. I think I'm blind. Old age. And Candace, beast lady. Now, if you want to see a woman in power, I mean, this is a strong, independent woman. This is the type of woman I feel you should be looking up to. Could be wrong. Leave comments below. See what you think. Although, I think her recent stuff with Stephen Crowder and stuff we're going to go into in other videos, please check those out, because we're going to give you a view that no one else has given you at the moment. And I think she was just a little bit emotional with that, and I think that they're not looking at every angle here, and they're purposely missing an angle. So let's see what she got to say about here. White Lives Matter, Candace Owens.
In this country, a hatred toward white people. It is undeniable. The worst thing that you can be in...
The country I think she's referring to, guys, is America, although normally what happens over there starts coming everywhere else. I've noticed this. That's why I'm more interested in stuff that's going on there, because it always seems to start in America and then go everywhere else. And yeah, I've seen the same hatred start to come here in the UK. I'm Wales, so part of the UK. So I say I am Wales. I live in a country they call Wales. The Commonwealth of Wales is what I actually live in, but like it's all company and corporations now and there.
In this country, far from what they're telling you, I would say 2 things. First and foremost, a black child in the womb of its mother. That is the
Okay. Well done, Candace. Thank you for putting me on the spot, you bugger. I'd say that I both disagree and agree with. Give me a second. First of all, I don't believe in black children. Before you start listen, I'm just saying I have autism. To me, there's no such thing as a black child. I think what she's referring to is a child that's about to be born with black melanin skin, like I have white melanin. So now I accept in your matrix you use words like that. I don't like those words, so try not to use them, but because I'm speaking with you, I'm going to have to use words like that just to hopefully try and get across. If people think of better words for me to say, tell me. This is a learning experience for me, and I want to see it as that. But like, what she's just done is highly subjective, I would say, very subjective, and therefore, in my opinion, deceptive, and shouldn't be saying. However, I do understand where she's saying. I know where she's coming from. I've looked into Candace. I don't think she's coming from a place of hatred, although it does seem like that. And people may have different views. I could be wrong, don't forget. But it does sound like what she's saying is that all, oh God, I hate saying it, all black babies born to their mothers are, no, I'd say what she means to say, again, black babies, or any babies for that matter, in my opinion, it's any babies, and a theory that I'm running, so it's not just an opinion, it's a theory that I'm running. I'm happy for anybody to show me where I'm mistaken you. But I would say definitely, let me just check, yeah, nothing's fine on there, I got flashing lights on it. I think that what she means is babies of any that have been born to mums who have an illness that I refer to as narcissistic imbalance. It's destroying the world at the moment, and it's invisible to most people, and it doesn't feel like anybody's talking about it. I shouldn't say nobody, because there are some people. It doesn't feel like many people are talking about this, but I'm going to be doing a lot of it. If you want to truly understand the name W.I.R.G.O, what is really going on, it's there for a reason. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I see, and you can make your own opinions, and we can chat about it. Everything is new, guys, so you know, wait for this for me to set everything up. But you're going to have an opportunity to speak, come on shows with us, and do anything you want to do to talk about this kind of thing, because we need to get to the bottom of it. What is really going on is all about finding out what is really going on. I don't know the answers. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm trying to figure them out. You can help me. But I feel that she's talking about narcissistic parents. Narcissistic mums, fathers, families that have got, they ain't narcissists themselves, because we class it as a certain thing. You have to get so far into narcissism to be classed as that, but it's an ignorance to me. There's still narcissistic imbalance in people, which is causing illness inside them, which is allowing them to be things like racist. It goes all the way through the board. I'm going to do other shows on this, so don't worry. I'm just going to speed through this a minute, because I'm supposed to be the short.
Most unsafe place for a black child to be. The second thing is a white straight male.
See, now this second part I can agree with a little bit. It seems like, even though it seems to be a subjective opinion that's being pushed on us as an objective opinion, that this ideology of white straight male, now I'm not a white straight male, but you could describe me as a white straight male if that was how you describe people. I mean, my body is male. I have white melanin, and I'm heterosexual. Even though I class myself as gay, that's another episode, I'm still heterosexual. So she's saying heterosexual, male-bodied individual with white melanin. But obviously the tags are white straight male. I think Tom Macdonald actually does a track with it. So it's linking, they're linking, how they link. But yes, she's obviously talking about how this, I don't like the word reverse racism and that, because they have all different stigmas to that, but it's just this hatred towards people with melanin of my colour, believing we're all the same. That doesn't, it's not something I agree with. Certainly something I don't accept. Oh, by the way, I'm a family man. You're going to hear the family in the background now and again. Apologies there. But let's go on. Let's finish the piece.
Right? Because they perceive that as being too normal, right? It's too normal for you to be a white straight male. You need to make yourself somehow problematized by saying that you're trans, that you're suffering, that you're...
This seem to be happening, guys. I'm not going to say it is happening, because I'm not sure. I'm on a learning curve with you guys, but like, this seems to be happening everywhere. I'm seeing it more and more and more in media, shows, TV, everything. I mean, I for as much as I tell people that it is the things you're watching and consuming that's destroying you, I still have to watch and consume as well to understand what is destroying people, and I'm trying to make sense of it all for you, and I'm going to get there with your help, I hope. But yeah, it just seems like if like she said, normal, I'd say it's like boring. So if you're this boring label, you're somehow wrong and things. It's not everybody, right? It's not everybody. It's just that there's a lot of it, and it's being pushed now. So I'd still say it's a fringe minority compared to what I've witnessed out there and the experiences I've had. But still, it looks like this subjective ideology is now getting pushed really hard. And don't forget, our subjective realities often become the objective realities of those that come after us, so that the next generation will objectify the things we see as subjective. So yeah, it can seem very scary. There's a fallacy there. There's a slippery slope fallacy there, but like, which is why I'll say that it isn't always going to be the case. You never know. Maybe someone really greedy like me can change the course of history. I don't know. The ego much.
You're gay, that you're Hispanic, that you have a biracial mother, something. People are dying to say that they're anything but being white. There is actually...
Alright, so I had to let that go on the thing, because it was very interesting, but yeah, I can't see the lie. Help me out, show me, enlighten me. I would love to be enlightened. I can't see the lie, but it might be because of my education. I do need help here.
My life was saved by white men.
Lil Wayne. Didn't like him so much when all his music was out, because his music wasn't best for me. I did like a few tracks when I was younger, like Lollipop, and there's a very raunchy track my wife likes that we've played now and again, if you know what I'm saying. But let's see what he has to say, because I think I know what he's going to say.
Man, I don't know what racism is. At the age of 12 years old, I shot myself. I was in the house. Police.
I think this is the Uncle Bob story. I love this story. It makes me cry.
Just knocked on the door. I was right there. They knocked the door down. Everybody jumped over my body to go get the guns and drugs and whatever they could find. It took one guy to stop right there.
Look, when I hear stories like this, I can understand completely where people get this idea of racism when people prioritize things over the people. And I'm not going to say this doesn't happen, guys, but it is illness. It's all illness. People are going to understand about me is I don't understand good and evil. I don't use right or wrong, good and evil. That's not how I do things. Let's just say I would accept a different God to most. My God does not allow me to believe and accept this false ideology that could pee a lot of people off. I think it's going to. I really can't help you. I just don't understand it. I will listen. Anybody want to explain to me what good and evil is? I will listen. No one's been able to do it so far, and I'm 42.
Just cuss everybody that hopped over me out like, what the f are y'all doing? They say, oh, no, we was going to see if it, what the f are y'all?
We didn't have to beat that out.
Y'all doing? We called the ambulance. A fucking ambulance. Do you not see this kid on the floor with this hole in his chest? Pick me up. Brought me to the hospital. He didn't drop me off at the ambulance and say, you take him. He brought me to the hospital room and made...
But did this gentleman, whoever's done this, I think he's got a great heart if he's done this, so this...
Two and stood there and waited until the doctor said he's gonna make it. He was white as snow. My life was saved by a white man.
He's white, I like that.
I don't know what racism is.
Anyway, that's the video, guys. Just a few clips, see what you think. Find out my comments. Let us know down below what you think, and I'll see you next time.
I've seen 100 grand in cash. I've took the trip to hell and back. I've been around, never saw nothing like you. And I've seen lights up in the sky, and I've seen ghosts alone at night. I've seen some things, but they were nothing like. Till I walked through walls. Till I walked through walls. I wanna be with you, 'cause I'm me with you. I've seen things, I swear to God, that I still can't explain. I've been way too drunk and way too high, been dancing in the rain. I've seen butterflies and babies crying still until this day. Ain't seen nothing that's quite like you. Till I'm a ghost, stuck you all my